Baby's as big as a cantaloupe. Okay, Mama got a little hungry. And we're moving right now as we speak. So wish us luck. It's week 27. Now, of course, we aren't moving today, the day we're shooting. We're moving today, the day you're watching. Does that make sense? We're shooting this a couple days early because Thursday is our big move day. So if you would please hold the vision that no one gets hurt and nothing gets broken, I would so appreciate it. But moving on, if you're new to these updates, each week I share the spiritual, emotional, and physical aspect of this pregnancy, and we always start with the physical. Physically, I'm feeling good. I think the adrenaline is pumping now, but I have to say I was more tired this week. And that was probably because we had so much going on and I was standing like most of the day. Between packing boxes, we also did a couple huge video shoots for Real Food for Busy People, and that was just me standing for hours in front of the hot lights. So by the end of the day, I was exhausted and my legs were aching. In fact, I did not walk or work out this whole entire week because I'm like, you know what? I'm standing all day and that burns a lot of calories and I'm just done. In terms of cravings, just really more the comfort foods this week. So like warm meals, and I want something hearty, you know? So I made this huge vat of like vegetables and chicken sausage and pasta, and then put like fresh Parmesan cheese, and we've been eating off of that the whole entire week. And just want stuff that's warm and yummy. This week's kind of exciting too because I do my lovely glucose test. Oh, how I love drinking this pure sugar stuff. I know some people don't do this or they drink orange juice instead, but I just follow the midwife's instructions. I take it. The thing that's really cool is this year, which I didn't have with Griffin, they said that I could take it first thing in the morning and I could have it with just protein. So I'm like super excited. I'm like, I could have my eggs and then just green or this orange drink, and that's like a little bit more balanced than just straight up orange, whatever that is, juice. So we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you guys posted for next week. And I feel like this week I have popped. I'm really showing. Strangers have no shame whatsoever. They come right up to me like, oh, what do you do? Or what are you expecting? Or da-da-da, can I touch it? So that's exciting. So speaking of which, let me show you the belly. Emotionally, I've been feeling a little bit of the mama guilt this week because Griffin is kind of, being affected by this move. There are days where I've been like, Griffin, let's try to move together, or let's pack, or I try to get him interested and he's not really interested, so he's been playing more independently. I've also let him do a little bit more screen time than I like to. Luckily, I've had my mom come over and had some help so I could have some more one-on-one time with him. But it's just been hard, But what I have to remember is this is not his entire childhood. This is 1 week of his life. It's gonna be okay. We're all gonna survive. I also, a couple times this week, just put him down for naps, which I told you before that I dropped it, just because he was starting to have these temper tantrums and would cry at the slightest thing. So I knew, I'm like, this kid is just overtired. Because he was waking up early, never kind of caught up in the mornings and stuff like that. And so that's actually balanced his moods better, and he's just happier. He wakes up happier. So that's really good. But I am seeing the move is definitely affecting him, because every Thursday he actually goes to my mom's usually. And today he was no, I don't want to go, and he's just more clingy. So that's just been another thing I've kind of observed. So he's definitely noticing this move. Also, I think emotionally I'm trying to just balance my expectations. I think I imagine this new house and just being totally settled, but I forget all the work it takes involved to actually get settled. So I actually put it out on my Facebook page, how long did it take you guys, anyone in this move recently, how long did it take you to get unpacked? And really the gamut was huge. Some people were in 2 days. Some people it was 2 weeks. Some people it was 2 months. Some people said it was 2 years. So it was wow, that was an eye opener. And if you're not following me on Facebook, be sure to do so, because I post every hour really fun recipes and health tips and blah, blah, blah. But anyways, I digress. Of course I want to be settled before this baby comes. So that's kind of my driving force. But I think I'm finally just coming to accept the fact that this is going to be a process and it's not going to happen overnight. And I just have to become comfortable with uncomfortableness, because we're going to be sitting in this new home with lots of boxes and barely sheets unpacked to sleep on our bed, basically. And Griffin's going to have to sleep in a room that's barren, and confusing, and we're all just going to have to roll with it. Spiritually, I'm getting so excited to meet this baby. It's really dawning on me. I'm going to have a little baby. I'm so excited. I think, it's just becoming more real. So very happy. And, you know, right now, all they really have to do is gain weight. Like, she's already 2 pounds, which is so crazy to think about because I know some babies that are born at 2 pounds and they do okay and everything like that. And not that I want her to be born now, but yeah, it's just right now they're just growing fat and just further refining what they've already created, you know, and or what's already been created. So that's really exciting. And it's also dawning on me that I'm going to have a girl. In fact, a friend of mine dropped off some onesies and stuff. Isn't that cute? I'm just so excited to dress a child in ruffles and pink and just things that I haven't, you know, before. Griffin loves like dinosaur shirts and stuff like that. So kind of fun. Also a little daunting. I was getting my toes did this week. And of course I see the mom and daughters getting their, you know, nails done together. So that's kind of cute. But also I was reading through some of the kind of those, you know, like US Weekly, People type magazines while I was there. And there was all these articles, it seemed, about girls, you know, teenage girls struggling with low self-esteem and promiscuity and even suicidal thoughts. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like raising a girl's intense. Am I going to be able to, you know, rise to the occasion? And it got me thinking about just being a good, you know, role model for her and everything like that. Anyways, that's what's up with me at week 27. Would love to hear from you. How's your pregnancy going? Some of you are so close. You probably have a little baby in your arms already. Would love to hear from you. Share with me in the comments below. And thanks as always for tuning in.